my face again, oh, the words you wouldn't say, and the games you played with my young foolish heart. Oh, I should have known this from the start.
Hello, my name is Christopher Strickland. Some of you may remember me from last year when I started a YouTube channel called Conversation with a Loner, where I detail my troubles in life, my issues with manic depression and severe social anxiety, and a lifelong struggle, and the only thing I ever wanted was love. I haven't made a video since January, or early February. One reason is because the negative comments I could not handle. Negativity was something that I experienced my entire life, and it was not something I was ready for. How people on YouTube can sit there, watch my videos, see me pouring my heart out, and then just tell me to either get over it, or, you know, they think they're helping me with their comments like, oh, do this, do that. They don't understand that not everybody's brain is wired in a certain way. And there is no just get over it. Since I was 3 years old, and my grandmother who raised me, and my videos are private, by the way. They're going to come unprivate so you can get a backstory if you've never seen me before. Anyways, when I was 3 years old, what normal kid wanted to be alone? I never wanted to play with anybody. I didn't want to be around anybody. All I wanted to do from the time I was 3 years old was be alone. Now, is that normal? I don't think so. I've got a mother that did not raise me, but she is borderline schizophrenic. She deals with depression and bipolar issues along with anxiety. My father, depressed, anxiety. My grandmother, she had anxiety issues. I don't know much of my father's side of the family, but what I understand is there's depression on that side as well. So I got a double-edged sword. But back to being 3 years old. When I was 3 years old, and from the time I was growing up, I couldn't get along with people. I didn't like being around people. I had a disease. So to anyone that made comments, oh, just get over it, all this, all that, it's a disease. It's something I've been suffering with all my life. Because what normal 3-year-old doesn't want to be around people? What normal 3-year-old doesn't like to be around their family? What normal 3-year-old hated going to family events? And as I got older, 4, 5, 6, 7, elementary school, I kept to myself. I didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't like it. I enjoyed going to elementary school, but I did not care to interact. It was not a fun time for me. And, you know, as I got older, I understand that social interaction was part of life. So when I attempted to be sociable, I did not have the skills. So it was new to me. And maybe that was a reason why I was rejected so much. I don't know. But it's not right. You know, I tried. I had an issue. I had something I was dealing with. I didn't know the term for it. It was just called shyness at the time. And when I hit middle school, 11, 12, you know, the first experience in my life that really set me off, where I created a dream. If you don't know about my dream, go back and watch a video on my dream. But basically, my dream was not about being rich. It was not about being famous. It was about meeting a girl, falling in love, and she could accept me for the way I was, no matter how big I was, no matter how poor my clothes, no matter how crappy, you know, my shoes, no matter how, you know, beat up my book backpack was, no matter what car I got driven to school in. If she could accept me regardless and get to know me for who I was, and I could overcome and accomplish anything. Well, it's safe to say at 31 years old, I am more depressed than ever. My anxiety is worse than ever, and I'm starting to have memory lapses of where I'm becoming very forgetful, where the only memories that I really tend to hold on to are the ones that hurt me, where the only things that I can truly strongly remember are the pain. And I'm having a hard time, like, with short-term memory loss, because being depressed all the time, being sedative, and not, you know, experiencing and enjoying life, you know, in my mind, always thinking, always going at 1,000,001, I'm starting to have memory lapses. So this is a disease. And so my dream again, 12 years old, well, it's safe to say it never happened. I got rejected. And again, I'm not going to explain all that here. You can go back and watch that story. Basically, what I plan on doing is 1 to 2 videos a week. I will talk about things that I'm interested in, things that I see, you know, how I feel on the subject, coming from the point of view from a loner who has no outside influences. Like most of you, you have friends peer pressure that may sway or change your view and your opinion on something. With me, I don't have anybody. It's just me. I'm all alone. So my views are my views. I don't have anybody swaying my views. So this is going to come from the perspective of a loner, someone with zero friends, zero outside influences. These opinions are based on what I have experienced in life. Excuse me. So, I will reopen this channel, and I will come back. I will title it something different. It'll probably just be Conversation with Chris, or something generic and lame like that. I may get a name for it later on, but essentially, I'm not going to sit here and I will keep you updated about how I'm doing. I'm not going to sit here and put my life out there and you know, put it, you know, in the hands of people to chop it up and be negative about it, because I can't handle that negativity. Rejection all my life is part of the reason why I am where I am today. I'm a 31-year-old loser with zero friends. I've never had a true girlfriend. I've been played and abused mentally and tricked and lied to, and I've only ever wanted love, and I'm getting older and it's not getting any easier. I have zero social skills. I've never been able to be in social settings. It's going to be a tough road. It's an uphill battle. It's something I've been dealing with all my life, and I don't know if I'll ever overcome. But maybe what I'll do with my channel is as I talk, and just, this is a way for me to vent. I don't have any friends, so this channel was also designed for me to be able to talk to the world and just talk. It's hard when you have no one to talk to. And now I'm talking to a camera, but I'm also talking to everyone that watches this on YouTube. So that's another reason why I want to start this channel back, because I just need a release. I need to get my thoughts and feelings out there. And who knows? I still would love to meet some people online and maybe, you know, become friends and maybe conversate, you know, daily online. And, you know, maybe my ultimate dream is still to meet a girl. I doubt that's going to happen. Again, when you have zero social skills and I have zero relationship skills, there is no way possible I could. It would be, a girl would have to understand and get to know me and my condition and understand that, and basically just accept that, hey, your social skills, but I'm willing to work with you, and maybe I can be your teacher. I can be your help. I can be the one that comes along and shows you life. That's an ultimate dream. That's an ultimate goal, to have a girl that would accept me with all these flaws that I have, understand that, hey, I suck when it comes to relationships and social skills and all this and that, but truly be able to accept that and actually look aside and actually teach, maybe be a teacher, maybe help this guy along. And if a relationship comes out of it, awesome. If it's just a strong friendship, that's even greater too. But again, you know, negative comments, you know, until you understand the disease, you really can't make an opinion. I mean, you can make an opinion on me, but until you know the facts, it's not, you know, it's just, you know, basically, for lack of a better term, it's just being an asshole, you know. Everybody's brain is wired differently. Again, I have the double-edged sword. Both sides of my family have mental health issues, and I've been like this since I was 3 years old, so nothing new to me. So I'm back. Channel's back. Again, 1 to 2 videos a week. The camera quality, audio quality is the best I can do. I'm using a digital camera. You know, accept it. Maybe, you know, I just don't feel as though I should be purchasing a high-definition camera or a better quality camera just for like a video of me sitting in my car, sitting at a park bench or something talking. I just don't think that I should be doing that. So we'll see. And you know, I'll try to get 1 to 2 videos a week out there, and maybe, just maybe, I can you know, keep this going and not really give up on it. And for all my subscribers that are still subscribed to me, thank you. And again, you know, I'm not gonna really, I'll update you. You know, I'm still in therapy and such, and I'll keep up to date, but I'm not really gonna pour my life out there. My life story is out there. I'm gonna bring those videos back just so new people can get a story about who I am. But again, this is my release. This is my way to talk to the world. When you have no friends, you're alone, you have a lot of time to think. I have a lot of things I just want to talk about and express, and this is a way for me to do it again. I don't see why I should have to buy a better quality camera or anything like that. If you can see me, you can hear me, you can understand me. This is not like an action show or a drama or a movie. This is just me having a conversation with you, YouTube, the world. Facebook, just search Christopher Strickland. I'm on Twitter at tombstone_NWO. And, you know, that's how you contact me. And who knows? Maybe I can make some internet friends, and who knows? Anything's possible, I guess. I'm very pessimistic, as you people that have watched me before know, and I'm not optimistic. But, you know, maybe, just maybe. And ultimately, honestly, I'll say this, what I really would love to do is, I wish I had the means and the ability to record a show, or even get on a show, where there's a journey of a 31-year-old loner, depression, anxiety all of his life, rejected at every turn, has no social skills, no interaction. All he knows is sadness and pain, very few positive moments in his life. And can this 31-year-old loner achieve the dream of love? That would be a great show. You know, talk about reality TV. What better reality show than a guy with zero friends, a guy that feels like he has no hope, that's been through the ringer, is 31 years old, is not getting any younger, goes out and tries to finally get his life together and see if he can achieve the dream. Can he truly find love? Can he finally find the girl to accept him regardless of his flaws, regardless of how he looks, regardless of where he lives, what he drives, what he wears? Get to know him for who he is, because he is a human being inside, and he does have a heart. And that guy, if he can find that, knows that he can overcome anything then. Because if he can overcome the finding of love in the shape that he's in now, then he can do anything in life. And that's what I said when I started the dream at 12, and that's what I'm saying now, almost 20 years later. So, this has been Chris, and this is Conversations with Chris. For right now, I'll just keep it Conversation with the Loner, and we'll see where we go from here. Again, to anyone that was subscribed to me that stuck around, thank you. I want to give a shout out to Don Lee Miller, who is a guy that inspired me to start the channel when I did. I noticed that all he does these days is make skiing videos, and if that's what makes him happy, great. But I would really like to get an update on his life and where he's at. He's probably like me, he probably got tired of putting his life out there and such, and not getting anywhere. But I would just love to hear an update on you, Don Lee, just to see how you're doing, man. And it's been a while since we communicated, and you know, there was something in one of your videos you had talked about Asperger's syndrome. I'd really like to talk with you about that, because I think I might have that, or I might have, you know, some similarities of it. I'm not sure. I've never been diagnosed with it, but I've never really looked into it. I've never really thought about it until you mentioned it. And I kind of went on a website and I kind of looked at some of the symptoms and stuff, and a lot of those symptoms I have, a lot of those issues I have. And I would like to communicate with you via Facebook or, you know, whatever. And maybe I can see what you know about it. Maybe I can give you some info about me, and maybe you can help me. I know this is something that maybe my psychiatrist and something should do, but you know what? You've lived it. You've had a terrible road, man. I think you can relate. I can relate to you more than I can my therapist, and you know, so if you're down, man, you can we can talk on Facebook about it if you see this video. And anyone else that knows anything about Asperger's, you know, we can, you know, even if I don't know you've never heard of you, you know, hit me up. Facebook, just type in Christopher Strickland, Pensacola, Florida, and on Twitter it's at Tombstone Chris_NWO. And obviously, if you are a pro wrestling fan like I am, you understand my Twitter name has to do with something I've been watching since I was a little boy, and that's professional wrestling. And call me stupid, call it what you want. I understand professional wrestling is fixed, but a lot of the moves and the pain and a lot of the struggles are real. That's a whole other topic, and I will talk about my love of professional wrestling and another, not my main dream, but it's another dream that I had when I was young that never got realized. And you know, I'll discuss that in a video. And think what you want about professional wrestling, but you know, it's just something that gives me entertainment value. And when you're a loner like me, you gotta find things, you know. So again, this has been Chris, and I'm back. Can't promise that I'll do, you know, a lot of videos, but 1 to 2 a week. And alright, until next time, peace.